Uh, in these episodes, I'll discuss about weed addiction, which I went through, and other drug-related experiments I did. To introduce myself, I'm a software engineer by profession, and then I have gone through heavy marijuana addiction during my COVID lockdown, and it's been 4 months since I quit it. And then I saw psychosis also from marijuana. And from my personal perspective, marijuana is very addictive to some people. Could be genetical, could be behavioral, and I'm gonna talk about this and for and I will try to give you suggestions if you wanna quit and stuff. Mm. First of all, I'm kind of like not showing my face directly, so it doesn't hamper my career. But like my let me just close the door and my I come from like a family that my dad was alcoholic and then my mom was estranged, and I first started smoking weed like when I was in high school to get rid of this stress of dad's alcoholism. And then I got addicted already back then, but then I quit it, and then I in my university time I again went back to weed, and then I got again addicted, and I quit it for 7 years. And back then also I saw one minor psychosis that lasted for almost 1 year. Like I was going through OCDs and paranoias and phobias. It was in 2013, and then after that I quit it for 7 years. And then this one day, like my friend asked me in like COVID time, COVID isolation was just starting, and then I was about to work remotely because like software would be developed remotely. Then he asked me, and then I smoked, and I felt good actually, after 7 years. So I relapsed again, and then slowly I started like smoking in the evening to wind down from work, to hang out with friends, and then to beat the COVID isolation and play guitar. Like I was just learning guitar back then in my evenings, and then slowly like things started like getting really out of hand. I started like waking and baking and working completely high. Like I could not function like sober. Like being sober was not easy, and then then it was like a really hard behavior. Like I tried to quit, and then I again get back, and then try to quit, and then cannot sleep for many days, so that hampers my work. So I got into like a loop of like trying to quit, and then at one point like I just got addicted because of insomnia, trying to quit and not falling asleep, and then have to go to work, or have to work still from home, but I have to work. So and then it became so like out of control in at one point that I was waking. First thing I did was smoke a joint, and then drink coffee and smoke a joint, and then go for a long walk and smoke many joints there, and then come back home and then start working. And then even in work, like I would be just like chain smoker, sometimes I would finish like and I could afford, like because I had a good job. So then sometimes I would finish like 50 the Rizla papers of 50, sometimes even in one day. No joke, because the short ones. I would like buy 3 grams to 4 grams in one, finish everything in one day. Sometimes 6 grams because it was cheaper. And that got way out of hand for me. Then I started developing ADHD like symptoms.